guys? Welcome back to the TMG Podcast. We are coming to you special today on location from the Keller Williams Triad headquarters, and we're super excited about today's episode. Good news, bad news. Guys, this is our season finale.
Man, I'm super sad.
Great news, we're going to finish up our series on the TMG Guide to Home Ownership. Come on.
Heck yeah,
right?
man.
With me as always.
Sorry, I interrupted you.
You're good. With me as always is Mr. James Foster.
That's right. What's up?
Got some new faces with us today. One of our top buyer's agent and our top Hispanic agent, Martin the Man Morales, or Latina Heat, however you want to, refer.
That's what his jersey says that he wears around the office. Watch out.
But Martin's killing it. Currently got 10 under contract. Doing great, killing it. Want to give a big congratulations. So, guys, we hadn't seen you in a couple weeks. Some changes have been made, and Mr. James Foster is now the TMG head agent.
Nice.
Yeah,
that's exciting news.
Yeah, he got that raise and promotion this week, and we're super excited. James has really carried our company and helped us out the past year and a half, and is killing it again and looking to help other people.
Heck yeah, man.
So and hopefully he won't be a volleyball again anytime soon. Hopefully we can get him here, and
right,
he won't be a stuffed shirt with a volleyball face.
The boy likes vacation.
Hey, what can I say?
He likes a vacation.
Sometimes I am a little disappointed you're not wearing a Western shirt. I just had to throw that out there.
That wasn't a Western shirt.
Let's go. If we're doing a recap,
we need a joke, Mitch. We need a joke.
Oh, yeah, we're going to get a podcast, but the whole theme of this whole podcast, season 1, has been James' Western shirt.
It's not a Western shirt.
Because it was a Western shirt.
I think we need to have James a shirt made that says, it's not a Western shirt.
It's not a Western shirt. I'm going to work on that.
That's awesome. So, you want a joke, do you? So,
hey, let's hear it.
We can't start without Mitch's corny joke corner. So, I was thinking on the way over here, what could I do to kind of relate to life and everything? And so, anyway, what kind of drink can be bitter and sweet?
I don't have a clue.
Reality. So that's a good one to close out.
I like it.
Touche. Well done.
Yeah,
well done.
So
I was going to say lemonade, just for the record.
Well, yeah, you might be close. Life gives you lemons. So anyway, let's go ahead and give a recap. I'm very excited. We're very proud of this TMG Guide to Home Ownership. Got a ton of positive, comments. Positive. I go to restaurants and waitresses are telling me they're watching it. Lots of agents have watched it. Lots of people, and we've got a lot of positive influence out of it. Mm-hmm. And we just want to help people buy homes.
Sure.
Walk them through the whole process. So let's go through and recap. Episode 1 was choosing the right agent.
That's me.
Yes. Well,
come on, James. Come on, James.
Let's throw it to James. James, what do we talk about on choosing the right agent?
We had to choose somebody that you trust. You got to find an expert. You don't want some, nobody to represent you that doesn't know what they're doing. So choosing the right agent, anybody here at the Mullis Group would be the perfect agent for anybody.
Exactly.
Just like Martin, if I have somebody that speaks Spanish, am I going to do them the best job? No. So we give them to Martin, and he can provide the best service for those guys because he can get on a different level than I can.
I think we talked a lot about being full-time.
Yep, we did.
And also, they've got to carry that badge beside their name that says
Expert
KW agent.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's got to be a Keller Williams agent. Mm-hmm. Why? Because there's so many advantages to work with Keller Williams agents. We talked about that, from Keller Mortgage to Keller Offers. By the way, meant to mention this up front, we've got a very special guest today. We've got Keller Williams team leader, Michelle Amador, the legend Michelle Amador, coming to you today. She'll be on just a few minutes. We're going to run through a lot of things, Keller Williams, and, man, tell you why we love it so much.
Awesome. Yep.
But we went full-time KW agent. Anything on choosing the right agent, Martin?
Definitely somebody that you can connect with, I think. Yeah. I mean, especially with me, like, I help a lot of Hispanics out there, and it's a whole different process. Even if you speak the language, I mean, sometimes it's difficult.
Yeah.
And somebody that knows and's been through that process, they definitely help them out.
Exactly. That's awesome. Great insight. The second thing was pre-qualified versus pre-approved, and I'm going to pass this right to James Foster.
I think that's a good call.
I'm still confused.
Yeah, we just broke down the lending process because some people don't know, and just tried to make that more simple. What does pre-qual versus pre-approved mean? And it basically just means you have been pre-qualified but now you've proved what you said and you're pre-approved.
So the pre-qualification process, you just basically, they take your word for it on what you say you make and what you say your credit score is.
Yep.
And they just go with that. Pre-approved
Means you've
already been checked out. You've been vetted.
Proved it.
Yeah, you've been vetted. So then we spent 2 episodes on finding the right home.
Yep.
Because that's important. That's,
important.
very important.
Yes, it is.
You know, one of the top reasons people choose real estate agents is because they think that we know where the homes are that they can't find. And that's true in a lot of sense.
It is.
Martin, where should people look for homes?
Where, Mitch?
Anywhere but Zillow.
Anywhere but Zillow.
Yeah.
You got this app on your phone, Martin, that's customized to you from Keller Williams, and you always share that with people, correct?
That's absolutely true.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's the best place. That or the MLS, and, we do a really good job in our team of dedicating at least an hour a day to every client, especially people that are really, really ready to buy, and we send them those homes. Don't we, Martin?
Well, I'll be honest. The thing I took away most from that episode was, hey, those guys are liars, Zillow and Trulia, because they will put up stuff that you guys, say, hey, this stuff isn't on the market. They'll say, hey, this is pending. Hey, this is now not under contract.
They say, guess what? It's active, and it closed yesterday.
They're
Right.
the
You
big
can't have it.
deceiver.
Right.
Yeah.
And, that was the big thing I learned, that you guys really provide a service by saying, look, I know they're trying to fool you and say this is what's happening, but here is the reality of it.
Exactly.
Not only that, we talked about Zillow, Realtor.com. They're all third-party sites, guys, and this market is so competitive. If you're looking on Zillow, you're going to be a day late. If you're looking on Realtor.com, you're going to be a day late because none of these websites are updated like they should be, and you may be seeing homes that's already sold versus homes that's not even for sale yet, so you may be a day late. Get with an agent. Get our Keller Williams app. Let us send it to you, and let us go to work for you on that front. And then the next episode, we talked about making an offer.
Yep.
Oh, that's the best part.
That is the best part.
What goes into making an offer, Martin?
Due diligence, earnest money. What else am I missing, Mitch?
Purchase price.
Purchase price.
Forgot that little detail.
So I think the numbers are everything in the market is usually selling 107% plus a list price. So we know we've got to be really aggressive in our negotiations up front. Not only that DD due diligence carries a whole lot of weight in this market.
Ton of weight, yeah.
Yep, because, hey, bigger the due diligence, the better chance you got to win it.
That's true.
So we've got to due diligence. Now we're going to finish up. Guess what, guys? You've won your offer. We're excited. We're ecstatic. You just went under contract.
Mm-hmm.
Woo!
Super excited.
Now what?
They going to give us the keys?
Yeah, you just picked them keys up there.
When do I get to move in? That's my question. Number one question I get, hey, we're under contract, and everybody says, what's next? When do we get the keys? And I said, well, I had one this week. The guy's first-time home buyer. He's super ecstatic. He calls me Saturday. I let him know we won. He said, James, what do I do? I said, hey, I'll meet you, and we'll get the due diligence check. What do we want to do as far as home inspections and pest inspections? What do we want to do next? And he says, I don't even know what you just said. And I said, okay, well, let's talk about it. What do you want to do? You want to have a home inspection done? We have a company. For one, we have the best transaction coordinator in the business.
Stephanie.
That's right.
By the way, if you hear any noise in the background, like I said, we're at KW headquarters, the top selling top selling firm in the whole triad and the whole state. Matter of fact, I think the whole world. Is that right? Yeah. So the noise you hear in the back is just agents working hard. By the way, we've got the whole team over here, and Steph's right there. Thanks, Steph.
Yep.
Yep.
So basically, I said, look, you're going to get an email from her. She's going to explain this. I'm going to explain it to you now. We can have a home inspection done. We can have a pest inspection done. If the house needs any repairs, we'll handle that, and we'll get you to the closing table.
Let's back up just a minute. So the previous episode, we talked about due diligence, right?
Mm-hmm. That's right.
So that due diligence fee buys us time. Mm-hmm. Okay. People always think it's a deposit, and it is. But what it's did is bought us some time. It's taking the house off the market. Now we get that time to come in, do inspections, like you said, and appraisal while awaiting final approval from the bank.
Yep.
Now, what do you think about that, Mark?
I think it's awesome.
Talk a little bit about some of the deals you've had under contract and process?
Yeah, absolutely. So I deal with a lot of not for sale by owners, first-time home buyers, like James talked about it. Definitely, we'd like to walk them through the whole process, explains everything to them. And even if I have a question, I always go to Mitch,
Yeah.
Mitch is always going to be there for me. I think that's one of the good reasons why I joined the Mullis Group.
Yeah.
Don't you think?
I'm always there.
That's
right.
true.
Yeah.
Well, it's always nice to know that if you are working with an agent, that there's a team behind them, so that it's not a one-man show. The guy's trying to do his taxes when tax season's coming up, and he's trying to show you a house, and he's trying to do this. They know that, hey, this guy actually has a team behind him. He's part of an awesome team. And if he's not able to find the answers for me, somebody on that team will.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
More than likely, Stephanie.
Hey, Martin.
Stephanie.
Yeah,
Martin,
most of the time, Stephanie.
if somebody asks you, do I have to have a home inspection? What do you say?
I always recommend it.
You always recommend it. Here's the scary truth. In North Carolina, it is a buyer beware state. Most lenders do not require a home inspection. They only require the appraisal.
That's right.
So we've got that. So what happens? We've went through inspections. We've negotiated repairs. Now you get the CTC, which is a clear
to close.
Oh,
that's the magic words.
That's awesome. Right
Clear
there.
to close for everybody. Everybody's excited. That takes all the weight off your shoulders. Just like Martin had a client this week. He got his clear to close. Martin.
That's why he smiles so much today.
Yeah, he's excited.
Dude, I'm really excited for them.
Yeah.
I mean, it took us a long, long time to do it, but we got it made.
Yep, he did a great job. But you get your clear to close. And keep in mind, everything we're talking about now is very loan-based. If you had cash, man, we can close this thing in 10 days, no problem. But the loan takes a little longer. So you get that clear to close, and you got to go where?
You got to go to the closing table at the attorney's office.
Attorney's office. In North Carolina, we use attorneys to close. So we got to make sure we pick the right one, and we've got a great one. We use Mark McGuire in Thomasville. Not the baseball player, but just as big.
I was about to say, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Bring him a Cardinals jersey.
Yeah, bring him a Cardinals jersey.
Let's do it.
But, hey, when you get there, you need 2 forms of ID. They'll make copies. We'll sign. Then it has to be recorded at the county. Then you get handed
The keys to your new house.
the keys to the castle.
So let's just be clear for first-time home buyers that are real excited and they're waiting for that moment. You get the keys more than likely after 30 days, because if you're a first-time home buyer, you're going to need to wait on the loan. You're not going to have cash.
Yes.
Right.
So you're going to go to a lawyer's office about 30 days, give or take, after you've gone under contract. You're going to sign some pieces of paper. You're going to bring some ID. They are going to hand you the keys to your new place.
Exactly.
But it's a 30 to plus day process,
25.
which is the biggest. Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
we can make 25 days.
it's one of those things when you're 23 and you're like, I'm about to buy a house, and they say, hey, you're under contract. You're like, whoa. Well, hey, heads up. Calm down there, Steve. Go have a drink, sleep at your parents' house for the next month. Then you can move in.
Then the fun really starts.
Well, I mean, and all this depends on the process, what we run into, what we find. That's why, number one, I think the most important thing we can realize here is choosing that right agent, somebody that's vexed. The reason we're so successful is because we've sold almost over 700 homes in 4 years. It's crazy. And the stuff we haven't seen anything that we hadn't seen before. So we've already went through it. We've been through the processes. We've been through the ups and downs of real estate, and we've got a handle on how to handle all these situations. And that's why you need the right agent. That's why, hey, call us.
Exactly.
That's all you got to do. Well, Martin, I appreciate you coming on. Guys, got a special treat for you, part 2 of the season finale. So I feel like we're on Dawson's Creek. I'm sorry.
Dawson's Creek. Of all shows to mention, it's Dawson's Creek.
Dawson's Creek and One Tree Hill was my jam, dude. What are you talking about?
He watched Varsity Blues every weekend.
Yeah.
I don't want your
I
life.
don't want your life. But hey, Martin, we appreciate you coming on. We're going to bring on
pleasure.
Michelle Amador, not the myth, the legend, Michelle Amador, and we'll be right back. The legend, Michelle Amador here, team leader of Keller Williams, and one of the biggest reasons I'm at Keller Williams is because of her.
Well, it's an honor and pleasure to hang out with the Mullis Group this morning. So never a dull moment, that's for sure.
No, definitely not.
Yeah. So, and I'm really excited about what these guys have done. This is a really tough market, a real tough market. And when you see a team still exceeding at a high level, that's exciting. And you guys know your stuff. You know what to do in this kind of market because you have to make adjustments in this kind of market. And you guys are delivering that.
Yeah.
So I thought you brought up some good points in your recap, and you get it. And I think, the big thing that people are experiencing for the first time are large amounts of DD, due diligence,
exactly.
and how we can protect that for the client as much as possible. The fact that you guys got a team that are supporting your clients, like for example, I know you guys use a lot of times the same home inspector, and you're using a group of mortgage people you truly trust, and that's what it takes. It takes a team of people to deliver the way you guys are delivering right now. Because how many homes have y'all closed already year to date?
Oh, we've closed 80, 90, something like that.
Yeah,
We've got 49 under contract and several closings.
So phenomenal. In this market. And so, but that's what it takes. It takes a whole team to make that happen.
Yeah.
And then, what also we've seen out there, like you said, people price their house one way, and then, boy, all the offers come in. And I'll tell you, if you have a house to sell, this is the time to do it. This is the time.
Yep,
Oh, yeah.
definitely the time.
Yeah.
So the big reason I wanted Michelle on here is because you've heard throughout every episode, I always say something about Keller Williams. I believe in Keller Williams. I believe in what we do. I believe in what Keller Williams stands for. So I wanted to bring in the Keller Williams of the Triad, Michelle Amador. Now, Michelle has took Keller Williams from here to here in the past 6 years. It's no secret, right? So you really doubled the agent roster?
We quadrupled it.
Quadrupled.
Oh, wow.
It
was a quadruple. It wasn't a double.
Well, no, it was a triple. Actually, it was a triple. Yeah.
Triple.
Wow.
But
Triple double.
But it was a team effort, right? It takes a team effort. It
does.
takes being surrounded by great people,
Yeah.
and then people who just plug all in and then build incredible businesses. And then from there, hey, my job's not that hard because you guys attract people to come to KW because of your success.
And here's my thing. And I look at some of these cloud-based firms, and I just don't get it. Here's why. They don't have a Michelle.
Right.
They don't have a Bick in the office that they can go talk to. They can't go walk up. She helps me grow my business. She was with me when the Mullis Group started and told me what I needed to do and coached me through it. What do you get in the cloud-based place?
Yeah, exactly.
I just don't get it.
Yeah, it's been fascinating to watch, especially this year, because we have agents who come from us from other companies and are joining us because they're going, hey, we have no support. We don't have a broker in charge right here who can answer your questions.
Exactly.
A team leader, coaches that were like number one in the triad that are in there helping. So you've just got a whole group that comes around you right now. And like right now, we're having special meetings called Market of the Moment just to help our agents get through this market. Because in my 24 years of real estate, I've never seen anything like this. But you can win in any market if you have the right support to get there. No question about it.
Yeah.
And then, it's been fun to watch Mitch grow, and, he's taken his team to another level, and he'll probably be expanding in other markets and other cities. And it's just exciting to know that he has those opportunities, and he just continues to keep going to the next level. And I feel like with Keller Williams, that's one thing you have is there's no lid. Okay?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
There is no box. You blow it up and take it anywhere where you want to go. And when you're with somebody like Mitch who wants to really go at this at a really big level, it's fun for me too.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
I've enjoyed every minute of it as well. So
talk about the tools that we have that nobody else has. We have Keller Mortgage. Nobody else has that.
Yeah. What's really cool about Keller Mortgage is, and especially right now, you can reach out to any of the Mullis Group team members, anybody with KW. So for example, if you want to refinance your home right now, give them a call because they can arrange for you to get one of the best loans for and right now they have a special where they're going to lower the rate by a quarter just through the month of June.
Didn't know that.
and there's no costs associated with the loan. So you save a boatload of money.
Of course, I just bought a house.
Yeah.
Hey, you can go ahead and refinance now, right?
Refinance.
Go ahead and refinance.
But hey, I use Keller Mortgage personally. the reason we've got such great vendors, we vet every vendor. We got lenders, inspectors, everybody. If I wouldn't use them, I wouldn't recommend them to you guys. I use Keller Mortgage, saved me almost $30,000 in closing costs.
That's awesome.
Another advantage that anybody from the Mullis Group or any KW agent can offer you is what's called Keller Offers. They're in a position now, if you guys have a home to list and you don't want to deal with people tromping in and out, Mitch can come in and say, hey, here's a cash offer for the house.
Exactly.
Awesome.
That's another one of your choices that nobody else has.
Exactly.
And then, of course, we also have some insurance products where he can just put in an address and it'll spit out like 7 different insurance companies and who will give you the best rate. So
that's awesome.
There's just a lot that comes to the table for the consumer, which in essence helps the agents across the country. And when you're with the largest firm in the country, all right, and I just went blank on that.
Okay.
Jobs become easier with tools, though. It doesn't matter what you're doing.
Well, sure,
Jobs become
yeah.
easier with
Right,
tools.
right.
And
That's right.
the more tools that are specific to whatever you're doing, and you guys, are in an industry where you don't think, oh, well, they use tools.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, they do. Your tools are electronic sometimes, and your tools are different than what someone might think of. But you guys have a lot of tools at your disposal that are very specific to you guys that a lot of other people don't have.
And I think you're in a weird transition. We've been in here about 5 years. Not only is it a market transition, but it's a technology transition.
Oh, yeah.
And here's the deal. I've watched Keller Williams go from a tech company, a real estate company, to a tech company in just the short time I've been here. The tech here at Keller Williams is out of this world. There's no matching it. The Keller offers, the tools, everything. Here's the deal. Do I want to be at a real estate company that doesn't have Gary Keller at the helm? With everybody that's fighting real estate agents on every side. You've got Zillow trying to take our jobs. You've got Realtor.com trying to take our jobs.
Very true.
But you had the Steve Jobs of real estate, and you're not going to go with him. I think you may be high. So, I mean, honestly, just break it down for that. Maybe a little extreme. But hey, that's what we do.
Well, it makes
You're not thinking properly.
Yeah, well, it makes a difference because this is somebody who's in the trenches right there with you. He relates to agents. He works with the top agents in the country. He's all about, how can I make you better? How can I help you go to a whole other level? So that's what it's all about. We're all partners in this business,
Exactly.
and we all want to succeed at a high level, and we want to take care of the consumer and the agent at a high level,
You know what I love about Keller Williams, too, is I'm a phone call away from any agent that I want to talk to in the whole world at Keller Williams, and they'll share anything with me. Me and you went to Lance. You took us to Lance Lokins in Houston.
Yep.
He opened up the whole business for us.
Wow.
Yeah, I was on the phone with Ben Kinney just about a month ago.
My hero.
I texted him. It's 2:30 in the morning, and the guy's talking to me. I mean, who does that, right? That's who this company is. It doesn't matter how big, how successful you are. Everybody's humble enough to help you succeed at a high level because there's enough out there for everybody.
Exactly. One last question, and I know why, but why KW?
Why KW? Why not? I think I pretty much answered that. I
You
mean,
did.
there's just so many things, and there's just so much opportunity within the company, and that you can create even other companies, even outside of KW, while you're within KW. So, like I said, the sky's the limit. But then the big part too also is the culture of KW. You have the people here. You've got people who care about you and who want to see you succeed. Our agents around here don't work like secret agents. They all share.
Yeah, exactly.
They want to see everybody succeed.
Exactly.
Yep.
Well, guys, Michelle, thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thanks.
We love it. We love KW, and
It's like a family, right?
It's a family. It's
It is.
passion, right?
It is.
I wouldn't want to do real estate anywhere else, nor if I wasn't a real estate agent. When me and my wife sold our first house, we called a KW agent. One of my buddies, but still. But guys, I want to sincerely thank everybody for tuning in this year, our season finale. We'll be back in a couple months, and I know that you guys see James and I up here a lot, but there's a whole team behind us. We've got the hardest working team in real estate. I just want to bring them up. Guys, if you come around, if you've bought with us, sold with us, you've met some of these guys we've got.
Are we
First
going to
off-
get to see the man behind the camera, Johnson?
No.
Oh man,
We might
I started
see
getting
Johnson.
excited.
So I just want to
You
tell
don't wanna see
everybody
me.
that, we couldn't do anything. The reason we're able to come and spend time and do podcasts and help people is strictly because the team behind me. This is a rock star team, hardest working team in real estate.
Guaranteed.
And we love working with agents. We love getting agents that next level. If you're looking for a home, we're hiring. We're always looking for talent to come join our family. And that's what we are. We're not a real estate team. We're a real estate family, and we're here to help each other. So we've got I guess she's our CFO, our chief financial officer, my wife.
Hey,
Courtney. She pays the bills. And and we've got my two daughters over here, Carly, the big one, Kinsley, the other one.
Y'all wave. Say hey.
Wave.
Don't be shy. I ain't never known either one of y'all to be shy.
We've got Tanya Driggers, who's one of our top selling agents.
Step out here to the side, Tanya. We can't really see you behind Courtney. Let's make sure we get a good look at Miss Tanya.
Got to have Tanya in the pick.
Yep.
Then we've got our ISA, and I've had several ISAs work for me before. Nobody has ever been as good as Savannah. Savannah Klein is our ISA, and she's killing it. She's probably going to call you if you live close by here.
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to sell your house? Or what's up?
Yeah, she's going to call the neighborhood. She's calling everybody. Next, if you bought a house with us, you've heard this voice, and you heard me say, let me get Stephanie to call you back, because I don't have a whole lot of answers. Stephanie Quacken, our transaction coordinator, admin. Hey, guys, just a hint, we here at the Mullis Group, you join our team, man, we take care of most of the paperwork for you, so you've got limited paperwork, plus zero cost to work with us for an agent.
Nice.
Next, we've got Latina Heat. Martin Morales. Martin's killing it, 10 under contract. We talked to him earlier.
Good
doing
job,
great. Martin. Then we have Nick Amador. Now, me and Nick are arguing about who the best-looking real estate agent in the Triad is right now. He thinks it's him. I said me. You got to have some confidence, right? All I got is personality. But Nick's killing it. Been in here with us going on a month and got 3 under contract already. So we're killing it. We know what it takes to get the deals done, get you a great house. Give us a call. Hey, if you're looking for a home, a family to come join as an agent, give us a call. We'd love to help you out. Once again, thanks again for tuning in. We'll see you guys in about a month with season 2. Now listen, season 2 is going to be a whole different look, new topics, new things to talk about, but hey, it's going to be even better coming at season 2.